Hello everyone, let's discuss some of the concepts and main ideas we have been discussing this unit, the principles of educational research. And let's begin by defining that. What is it? For me, it's a series of steps that start with finding a problem in your classroom, because here we are focusing on a classroom as is educational research, investigating something in a school environment or setting. And for this, for me, it is a series of steps, a systematic process, really objective. Well, it has to be objective, and it starts by finding a problem, making a hypothesis out of it, and starting to recollect and analyze data about that problem to find a solution and improve the quality of your teaching. And also it benefits everyone around the community, policymakers, because if you are knowledgeable about something, you are better at it. So in other words, educational research is investigating a problem in an educational environment to find a solution or to be more knowledgeable about it. It also helps us understand in a deeper way. Now that we have defined what the concept of this whole video is, what is educational research, let's go to why should English teachers do research. My favorite reason why they should is because it makes you more empathetic. You are more aware of something that is happening in your classroom, and that way you can act on it. It also heightens the quality of your teaching, since you know what something is happening and why and what you can do about it. This way you make the most suitable changes for your students, for your community. It also helps you. It helps you grow, and I think overall make you a better person and a better teacher. So in my opinion, teachers should do research because it improves their performance. You are more acquainted with the problems your students are facing, and you know that sometimes you're not the only one that is having that, so perhaps another teacher found the solution to your problem also. In case you didn't know, we have two types of research. We have basic research and applied research. Let's start defining the first one. The first one can be really summarized into learning for the sake of learning. In basic research, you just get knowledgeable about a topic, you read, you find articles, or even you listen to other teachers' experiences. But its purpose is just for you to know. You are not gonna do anything about it, you're not gonna act about it, you're not gonna put into practice all that knowledge you acquired. You're just gonna get knowledgeable. Its purpose is for you to be more intelligent, in a way, if you can say that. Just read and be aware of something, but you're not gonna solve the issue, you're just gonna know about it. On the other hand, we have applied research, which is actually putting into practice all that knowledge that you acquired. You're gonna do something about it. You're going to address a situation you're having in your classroom. For example, you read about it and then you apply it. This is why it's called applied research. You're going to improve your instruction and your students' experience in learning, because you are getting knowledgeable about the topic, but also doing something with that information, applying it, which overall improves the quality and makes everyone feel better in your classroom. As well, we have two types of knowledge that can be sort of related to what I previously said, which are research-driven knowledge and practice-based knowledge. The first one arises from your curiosity. You are curious about something, you're gonna research about it, you're gonna read articles, books. As I said, also you can listen to other people's experiences, but you don't know anything because you have done it. You just have researched about it, investigated about it. And it's really controlled because it's focused like in a scientific method, not day-to-day experiences. And it has to be reliable and valid, which is like objective, but it doesn't necessarily seek practical applications like the basic research. You are just getting knowledgeable about it in this way, from others research. However, in practice-based knowledge, you know everything because you have done it. You have been there. You have been in a classroom and see the problem, and you learned to deal with it because you were there. This answers the question, what do I know? Because I teach, not because I read it, not because someone told me, because I was there. And it relies, of course, heavily on context in your specific setting, because every head is a world. So let alone every school is really different. So it depends on how you interact, how your students interact, but it is based on practice, as the name and the concept says. Those were some of the definitions we have been seeing in this unit that are going to help us for the rest of the course. That was all for me, and I hope you understand a little better now.